Oh boy, it's that time of year that people that are into tech really, really love. If you're really into tech, there's 2 times of year that you should very much be excited for. This just happens to be one of them. Brand new year, clean slate, beginning of the year. People are really excited about new tech because new tech is always announced at the beginning of the year and in fall. So the beginning of the year happens to be the time when phone technology is announced. So I know everybody, I know how you feel. Right now you're sitting there with your last year's phone and you're sitting like, man, I can't wait to get a new phone. This thing is so last year. This phone is so 2017. I'm here to tell you, do not purchase a new phone until after February. Let me tell you why. February, Samsung announces the new Galaxy S9. Now, you might say, why is that important? Well, if you're in the phone game, there's 2 phone retailers that are at the top of the game. Samsung and Apple. They're basically the forerunners for all phones. What they do sets precedence over all phones that come out the next year. So before any phone comes out with any special features, they're gonna be looking at that Samsung S9 and see what exactly it does and how much they're charging for it. Now the problem is, last year, Apple broke new ground, charged $1,000 for a phone. Now $1,000, you're like, so what? So they charged $1,000. I didn't buy it. Why does that matter? Well, the thing is, Apple charging $1,000 for a phone basically breaks the ceiling for every other phone company. Because now they know people can actually pay $1,000 for a damn phone. And that is a terrible thought for us as consumers, because now we know phones prices are gonna increase and I'm not trying to pay $1,000 for a phone. Are you? Are you rich? You got money? You got money. I have a Cash App. Should I plug it here for donate to it, bro? Donate to the new 2 Times Fund? You know I'm getting demonetized. Donate to new 2 Times? GoFundMe? I'm just playing. But yeah, with Apple breaking that ceiling of charging $1,000 for a phone, now other phone companies think, why can't we do it? If they can do it, we can do it. That's what being the top of the game allows you to do. So I wouldn't be surprised if Samsung comes out with another phone that costs God knows how much. Next phone's probably gonna be $900 to $1,000 just because of what Apple did. And you Apple fanatics, keep buying this crap. Messing it up for everybody else in the tech world because you just gotta have the latest Apple product. But that's how the game goes. If you're in the tech, prices are gonna rise. It comes with the game. I'm sorry everybody, there's nothing we can do. Let's talk about this Samsung Galaxy S9. So there have been a lot of leaks about this S9. They say it's gonna have this, it's gonna have that. It's the new hottest phone. Let's go over a few of the leaks and what they think this phone will have. So they say the phone is gonna be about the same size and look as the S8, which, you know, it happens. iPhone's been doing it for years. Samsung has been doing it for a while too. So that's not too much of a, you know, a super leak. We knew that was coming. This phone is supposed to have dual cameras on the back, 12 megapixels, which means your pictures are gonna look amazing. Hopefully what they do with the dual camera is, one is a normal telephoto camera, which is a normal picture camera, and then one is a wide angle. I love wide angle cameras on phones. My last phone had it, it was the best. Except my last phone had the wide angle on the front, and that's what makes all the difference. Once you take a selfie with a wide angle camera, you don't wanna take another selfie with a normal camera ever. Trust me, it's addicting. They say that the front camera is gonna be 8 megapixel autofocus camera, normal camera. There's actually been rumors that there might be a dual camera on the front. if this phone has a dual camera on the front and one of them is wide angle, I will be the first in line to buy it. I'm gonna ditch the Note because that camera is at wide angle is everything. Wide angle is everything. They say it's gonna have stereo speakers. By stereo, they mean that it's gonna have speakers on the top and bottom. If that is the case, that means the audio is gonna be great. If somehow they pulled off a top and bottom speaker and had a wide angle lens, goodbye Apple. There's no reason for you to buy Apple if this was to happen. That would be the best phone on the market for a few years at least, in my opinion. But hey, I'm just one guy, so don't take everything I say and run with it. Of course, it's gonna be water resistant like the old one. Now that they've introduced water resistant to phones, there's no way to go back. If you come out with a phone after you've already had water resistant phones, you're stepping backwards, and they're not gonna do that. So it's supposed to have the iris scanner, you know, scan your eyeball, get you into the phone. I actually have that on my current phone. It's cool and all, but it's not something I use. I usually end up using a fingerprint reader because it's just a hassle holding your phone up like, this ain't Star Trek, bro. We ain't on no spaceship. I don't wanna have to lift my phone to my eyeball to get into my phone. Find a new method. 64 gigs of memory, normal Samsung stuff. Nothing to be hyped about. Wireless charging, same earbuds. That's it. Now the big news about this phone, as I was saying, how you have to wait for major people to release their phones, this phone might have a chip that enables it to have the same kind of face scanning as the iPhone. Not the same, but something comparable. If that happens, that means Samsung might possibly be able to come out with their own version of Animoji. And if they were able to come out with their own version of Animoji, that means the Snapchat game would be on the same level as iPhone. Which means iPhone users would have no reason to say your snaps suck because you're an Android user. Our snaps will be on the same level. If that happens, you guys have absolutely nothing to say that you're better than Android. I mean, I would already beg to differ that you're not, but if that happens, goodbye. So yeah, before you rush out, buy the latest tech because it's 2018. Just take a moment. Think about what's coming in the next 2 months. That's a brand new phone and God knows what else. So hold your horses, take your time, and wait for the announcement before you go out and spend major money on last year's tech or what you think is this New Year's tech, but it really ain't. And if you watched my last video, I must tell you that just like I said, every video gets demonetized. That video also got demonetized. So, if you're really a two-timer, if you really trying to see me succeed on YouTube, if you want to see me stick around, make sure you watch this video 2 times. I mean, you don't have to watch it the second time, but at least let it play. Thanks for being subs. I'm New 2 Times, your happy host. It's good to see your smiling faces today. Even though I'm looking at a camera lens. You get it. You get it. Love you guys. I will catch you on the next video, which happens to be next Wednesday. New uploads every Wednesday. It's a new thing I'm doing. I actually recorded this on Sunday, but scheduled it for Wednesday, which is really hard for me because I like to upload as I finish the video because I'm excited to get this out there. But since I'm on a schedule now, I gotta do it every Wednesday. So Wednesday, around lunch, you should be seeing this video. Lunch Eastern time. You guys are the best. Thanks for being loyal subs. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace.